guys, Brittany here. I wanted to walk you guys through a multiple offer situation, and I want to basically get you guys prepared for this because in a seller's market, it is likely that there are going to be other buyers bidding for the same house that you want. And you're going to notice that your realtor is going to talk you through a few things, and most likely they're going to say, what is your best offer? Why? Because there are other people who are bidding for the same house, which means the seller is going to take the best of the best. But let me just to kind of show you, because oftentimes you guys don't see what else is coming, and we don't necessarily know what the other people are putting and asking, but I'm going to put on my seller's hat and be the seller, and this is what they see. So just say you've submitted your offer and there's two other offers in here, right? So the asking price for the home is $200,000. So keep that in mind, $200,000. So let's just say that you're gonna say, you know what, I don't really want to spend all of my budget. I'm kind of, I don't really feel comfortable paying $200,000. Let's just see what they'll say with the 180. The reason why that's such a tricky situation is because seeing what they say in a multiple offer situation, what they're gonna say is, I'm going with something else, but this is why. So here's your offer at $180,000, and here's the two other offers that we don't know about because we're not privy to them. We just know that they have multiple offers. So person number 2 has offered $195,000. Person number 3 has offered $200,000. So immediately you're looking at this and you're like, oh my gosh, they're gonna get the house. They're offering asking. Not the case. Let's keep going. There's other things that the seller has to consider. The second thing is possession. Possession means, when are you going to take the home? Now you're pretty strong here. 30 days, a 30-day close is great, right? Because the seller, they're motivated, they're ready to get on with things, they're ready to sell. You're offering 30 days. Now person number 2 is offering 45 days, which means the seller is gonna have to wait, and person number 3 is 60 days. So that's 2 full months from now, and the seller might be like, I'm starting a new job in San Francisco. I don't have time to wait 60 days. So now, okay, offers are a little different. Earnest money deposit. So earnest money deposit basically lets that seller know that you're serious. So in your scenario, this is a pretty strong earnest money deposit, $5,000. $1,000 for person number 2, the seller might not actually think they're serious, because basically what that means is they're taking their home off the market, and should the buyer fail, to uphold any part of the contract, they'll get $1,000. Well, $1,000 may not be worth, 45 days of my time where we don't get through the closing table, right? I've got a mortgage. My mortgage is $1,200. $1,000 may not do it for me. And person number 3's offered $3,000, and that's actually pretty good as well. Seller's assist. Now here's where we differentiate this offer. First person is only, 0, right? So that basically means that their offer is $180,000. Your offer is $180,000. So, okay. Now, person number 2 is asking for $5,000 in seller's assist. So that's taking their $195,000 offer and basically subtracting $5,000 from it, meaning that they're offering $190,000. So that's going to look a little different, right? So even though $195,000 looks strong up here, now it's actually $190,000. We'll take that to person number 3, who is asking for a percentage. You can ask for a percentage or a dollar amount, but they're saying give us 3%. Well, 3% of $200,000 is $6,000, which means their offer is coming in at $194,000. So now when you look at this holistically, the seller has considered, one, a longer close, $194,000 asking price, but it's going to be a longer close, plus seller's assist, $194,000. Person number 2, $195,000, 45-day close. Okay, I still want to do 30, but 45, $5,000, $190,000, and person number 1, quick close, but $180,000. So in this scenario, if I'm the seller, I'm more inclined to go with offer number 3. The reason behind this is because, one, it's a strong price. I'm asking for $200,000. I'm only giving up about $6,000 off of what I wanted. This 60 days is something that me as the seller is likely, I'm going to go back and I'm going to push to say, you know what, I'm actually more comfortable. Can we do 40 days? Can we do 45 days? This is something I can push on. But this in giving up $6,000, not so bad. In this scenario, this person is $20,000 under asking. So in this scenario, knowing that I have a 190 and a 194, I'm already gonna eliminate this person because I'm gonna think in my head, you know what, we're just too far apart. This is why your realtor is gonna say, give your best, not let's see, because let's see is gonna be person two and three. They're already here and in my price range that I'm looking for. Person number two, honestly, if they would have been willing to probably eliminate their seller's assist, they probably also would have gotten a shot, because this 45 days is probably more of what the seller really wanted. Plus there are, they would have been at 195. But unfortunately, again, in a multiple offer situation, this person is probably the closest in terms of price, and they can likely push that person to say, give us 45 days. I mean, at the end of the day, it's 15 days. And so this is likely the offer that's going to get accepted. And unfortunately, if you're person one or person two, like I said, person two gave a really strong offer. Person one, though, I'm going to come back to you and say, unfortunately, multiple offer situation, this is what they said. So that's why it's really critical for when it is a multiple offer situation to really, especially if you love the house. And that's the thing. If you don't love the house, we can move on and we can keep looking. But if you love this house, you're going to have to give your best. Now, in this scenario, it could be a fourth offer. That fourth offer could be full asking, 30-day close, no seller's assist. And in that case, all three of these people are going to beat out, but you just don't know. And that's why it's best to give your best. So just want to walk you guys through a little scenario with Tonya at gmail.com, 757-303-2592. Thanks.